So I've been wanting to make a masterboard for a minute because when I started working on those junk journal covers, I said I needed to make a masterboard, but I can't get to my poster board. And I said, well, maybe I'll go to the not thrift store, to the Dollar Tree and get me one or two more. I got these from the thrift store. It was a whole stack of them, about that thick, and I got them for $3.99. They're just big manila folded envelopes, but they all fuse together. And I didn't care. It was $3.99. I was like, you still can use this. This is good stuff. So I bought this a while ago, and I got to open it up. I'm thinking, should I open this? I'm going to just cut this side right here because I was trying to see. One of these ends can open. I forgot which end it was, though. But let me see. Because this is a letter opener. And I just said we can extend them. Or we can just, put them together some kind of way. So I think I'm just try to open this end. It might have been easier to open this side. Let's see. That ain't nothing a little glue can't fix. See, this is very, very, very much sealed over here like this. This is the part you would mail out from here. Let's see if we can just get it open. Let's see where we get with this. It's so tight, babes. But we can still use it. So I'm just trying to see. I think I opened it from the bottom before. I still use these two for mailers if I need to. So this is not coming open very well up here. Let's see about this. Got this one more than that side because this is the original section that you don't use to mail. It's already supposed to be sealed. All right, and then let's see. All right, let's see. Can we get this boy open? I wanted to see if I could put them together. Not that my table space is wide enough, but either way, I still need to glue it closed on the inside so that all of the envelope is together. That's what I mean, because you can't have this big air pocket in the middle of it, which is what's there right now. Because once you cut it with the paper punch to make maybe a tag or a journal card or something like that, this going to be open and ain't going to be nothing right there. So you got to seal them together some kind of way before you get started. Hello there. And so I'm opening this one too, because now it's easier to open. All right. And then we can come over here and open this one. So right now we're deconstructing an envelope. That's what this is. A big mailing envelope. And let's see how we're going to get this worked out. Okay, so that's what I mean. We have this like that. It's a big old envelope, right? Big old envelope. So now we got that one. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. And then we're going to try to glue them together so that we can make it thick and sturdy enough so that it can be useful for a masterboard to build on. Okay? Without trying to tear a hole on the other side of it. Okay. Somebody might not know what this is all about, but this is a paper crafting channel. So we over here, we play with paper and rebuild things and open up books and make new books out of old books and things like that. That's what we do on this channel. All right. And so we're almost there. Let's see, can we get this part? Oh, we can get it. We just had to work with it a little bit. Go slow. Okay, that part. Rip around here. Like that. Now we got that one. Now let's work with this side. See? Okay. Coming right along. Coming right along. Okay, I could have glued them back to back, but I still would have had this, like this side to the other side of the envelope, and I still would have had the same problem. That, what am I going to do with all these great folds over here? Because once you paper punch it, it'll just be looking like, it wasn't carefully thought through, and it's kind of crazy, or stupid even. So we don't want to do anything like that. And you punch it, and you got this part, and it's decorated, and then this is under here like this. So we don't want to do nothing like that. Okay? So that's the point that I'm trying to get to. All right? So now we got it open. All right. And I know it's probably kind of loud, ripping it and trying to stretch it and all these things. But that's what it takes. That's what it takes. All right? So now we have that, and I'm going to glue it together. I'm going to glue this one to the other one. I got to just make sure I got it up the right way. So this side is the mailing side, like this. All right? So I can know where to put it down at. And then, you saw that fall out there? You saw that fall out there? It's okay, though. I'm just going to rub this glue in here. Get it nice and gluey-wooey. Gluey-wooey. And stick them together. Because I'm making 5 journals. 5 junk journals. And when I start decorating them, I don't want to be, lost for extra things that I can use to make tags and tucks or whatever I want to put in there. I want to have some other things to play with besides just, cards and little pieces of whatnot that you can put in there. So I wanted to make sure that I made something that I can use some paper punches for. Okay, so that's what this is all about. And we're going to use some scraps, a lot of scrap pieces, and put them together, and then come together with what we can do. And we're going to use some images out of some magazines also, so that we can make it cute. All right, so this one I'm going to fold these corners back so they can align and lay right on top of the glue. And put this on here like this. And press this down here some kind of way so it can kind of be straight. But this piece over here is not all the way over. Let's see. This part is. It's still up a little bit. Let me just add a little bit of wet glue to it because this is drying already. Like it's not. Let me get my other glue because I'll be all day with that one. All right, let's use this one because this drying, because this paper's, you know what I mean? It's like craft paper or something, and it's not really letting the stick glue be sticky enough for it. It almost drank the glue straight up. Paper is parched and everything. That's probably what's happening. So that's okay. But when we put this wet glue on here, this will help us out a little bit better. We'll just add some of this in on there to just give it some more security and everything. All right. We don't want it to be too wet on the inside because we're still going to be putting images or scraps down on here. We ain't going to cut it today, but we want to create it today, okay? So that's what we're doing. So now, let's try this one more time. Put this mailer piece up here. And put this piece right on this line. And then move this one over some. And that looks good for that side. And this got to pull up a little bit. And that should be okay. Don't have to be perfect. I just want it to be kind of in place. See, that's down too far. I don't know if I can get it. It might be stuck now, but it's okay. We'll just leave it like that. It'll be fine. All right. And then we got this all together. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing with these flaps. We're using all of this paper. Take all these little pieces off right here because we can use these in something else, like our little book that we are making out of brown paper bag journal. And we can add these little scraps in there. They're nice and thin and everything, so we can use these too for something else. All the paper has a purpose. Okay, I learned that at watching Pam at the Paper Outpost. Okay, she said that we can use all of these things because no rules. It's no rules. These people have all kinds of beautiful things that they create and make and everything like that on their channels. And they have great tutorials and measurements and dimensions and all these great things, right? But truly, Pam said, truly, telling you what Pam told me as I was watching her and thinking, I wonder if I could do something like that. Right, that looks like that's going to cost a lot of money to be buying all this stuff. And it does cost money. It's not cheap, right? You can use, they always say, just use what you have, and that's how you get started. That's the little ploy that sucks you into, now you got to buy what you want, because now you see that what you have isn't enough to make the things that we keep measuring ourselves up against when we're looking at the beauty of those who are true creators in this space. You know, some people, it's not that, you know, you're not creative or I'm not creative. It's just that some people really have a knack, as they say, for these things. And then others have a gift for it, you know. So that's what that is. And, you know, we can't just put ourselves in a place where we are always comparing and everything like that, because that's a trick bag. That's a trick bag. And I'm always comparing myself. You know, all through life, I've been doing that. Comparing myself, right? Never good enough. Don't measure up and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of what it's always been. But I'm not the only person Quasi is kept, you know. Nobody else wants to always confess these things. But, you know, it's true. It's true, and it's painful too, because, you know, somebody's always looking at you and thinking that you have something they wish they had. Like you're looking at others and thinking you wish you had something they had, you know. And what we really need to be doing is being grateful for what God gave us. Okay? If you want to do this and it's something that you think you like, then do it. Do what you like. But some people doing something out here and I'm like, oh, okay. Right. They understand there's no rules and they going with it. And they have a nice following because they are in what they're loving and they're doing it their way. Not everybody is looking for monetization from YouTube. They just on here making videos. They call it free content, right? Somebody said, we not out here doing free content. Somebody said that to me, and I was like, why everything have to have a dollar sign? Why? Right? Why you just can't do something because you like to do it and teach something because it's the thing to do? You know what I mean? Just share with somebody. So anyway, I'm over here playing with this paper right now when I should be writing. Okay, I should be writing, but I'm charging my computer right now. It's charging, and I'm playing with paper. Okay, and that's what we're doing over here. All right. So, okay. We over here with this, and this is what we have. We got a big envelope deconstructed in some kind of way like this. All right, looking like a bird, looking like a bird and everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for a couple of images that we might want to take out of some of these Woman's World magazines, almost like we're doing a glue page, but we're not going to do a glue page right now. I just want to see if I find something that I want to bring out, because you got to consider when you're making a masterboard that this thing is going to get cut up, and will it make sense when it gets cut up like this? This is a pretty cool image that you could cut out like this, and we could probably add this in somewhere, maybe. So I'm just going to cut a few things or tear a few things out, and we'll see. Like, that's a big pretty one, but it's just going to be plain. So I don't want to get that one. But the heart that I just cut out, that was kind of cool. Like this too. What is that? That we don't know what it is. Something. Okay, it's something. But what it's showing me is that it's something in a mason jar, and it could be a part of a thing. We don't know what the thing gonna look like because we don't know whatever scraps we're gonna come up with while we're trying to put it together. So that's all I'm doing right here is just kind of skimming through a little bit and see if I find something. Like, I could use one of those cupcakes, but I'm not. I'm not going to use a cupcake. I'm just going to try to look for like that. That could be a fun little piece right there. What is it? It's a bag of groceries, vegetables, and stuff like that. We don't need the lady. We're just looking for the image and her hugging the groceries, and that can say something all by itself. We don't need her face on there. You know what I mean? We can just have that. So we'll leave that, and we'll keep on looking. I might get a flower or two if we find something. I'm not sure if we will, but you never know. I just wanted to see that. That's lovely. I'm not going to take that out of there because I could use that as something all by itself. Okay? That's lovely. These guys are nice too. Let's move to the next one, see what we see in here. See, like that? That's kind of cool too. But I'm not going to get it because it's right there. And we are not going to take everything that we see, but we're going to take something that looks like it can be, a particular part of a punch. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Not going to be long. Just looking through, getting a little glance, see what's happening, a little peep or whatever like that, and see what we see in here. Let's put this up a little bit more. Maybe you can see both of the pages a little better. Okay. That's what we're looking at. See, that's that front image. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. You can come back and use this. You can cut that out and make that a small tag or something like that. So I can be looking at this stuff, and I keep making these things, and I just, sometimes I just be like so bummed out, man. You are adorable. You are adorable. I wonder if I can use you too. I just be so bummed out. I wonder if I can get, because that's just too cute. Don't tear them. I be so bummed out sometimes. So I got so much stuff to make journals with, and I just don't make journals that much because, one, there's a lot to keep pulling out and have to put back and everything. And I want to just unpack my house, right? Or move so I can situate stuff. But, it just ain't that season yet. This is good, too. I'm going to get this because this is good. Oh, we're going to have to lose y'all. Y'all, good night. I'm getting this because this is good. And we're going to have something that's going to be fun. We can put on different parts of the papers. Okay? Corners and all things. We'll see how it's going to come together. All right, let's see what else we see in here. Let's go to another book. Let's see. Uh-oh. They stuck together. My neighbor just gave me a whole bag full of these. She said, I know you was going to kill me. I come up here with all these magazines. And I said, nope, I'm grateful. I am grateful. So I don't think I'm looking through this too much because I already saw Halloween in here. It might not have anything that I want to put on this particular masterboard. I think I need to turn my oven down. Let me turn my oven down, y'all. I'm getting ready to slide to the kitchen. I'm coming right back because I realized that when I was warming up something earlier, I had my oven on 400. And now I got a pie in the oven and I still got it on 400. And I don't even know why I got on 400 because it don't need to be on 400. It need to be on 350. Hold on, I'm coming right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And just like that, I'm almost back in my seat. I just was like, oh, okay, I smell the pie. I ain't been put it in the oven that long ago. Just a couple, maybe about 25 minutes ago. And it shouldn't be on 400, baby, because I can smell the pie. What kind of pie you baking? Oh, sweet potato pie. It's not Thanksgiving, I know. But my son likes some pie. And I'll be making him a pie. So I got the little pie in the oven and everything. And that's what we're doing over here. Okay? This is all torn apart and everything. I don't know if she may have been taking something out of it, her own stuff. But, okay. Oh, that's a kind of cute image, but we got a heart. So we're not going to get that one. Let's see. What else do we find in here? Mostly food. Mostly food in these kinds of magazines, but they do be having cool images when I'm making a glue page. It just depends on what I start with first. All right, so we're going to skip to the next book. We're going to skip, and maybe we'll look at one more book after this one, and then we'll get started with some gluey downs. All right? I just want to see if I can add a couple of things in to the whole of the page. You are cute. Wouldn't you be cute since I already have a dog? Yeah, I think so. Let's try to get you. I got a dog with a soccer ball. Let's try to get you. Okay, now we got two pets. And let's see. What else? I don't know. Oh, lovely. That's lovely. Do we want to get that? We could get that. Hope is the promise of a better tomorrow. We could have gotten that. That might work. But I did bring another book over here. What's this? I don't know, but it looks like I want that too. Because that just is so junk journal-y. You know what I mean? It says snap up paper coupons and everything. So let's get this and add this. I just want to create and everything. I do. I want to just unpack my stuff and organize it the way I used to have it so I can just get to stuff and pull it out and set it to the side and then put it back easily without having to pick up 13 boxes and all kinds of stuff. It's just, Y'all don't even know. It's just a lot. And I be looking at these videos that, people are cleaning their space and downsizing some of their stuff because it's just too much. Like Joey Defy. She went through her room and she had like 2 or 3 videos. I think she's on the third one. And she's just organizing and reorganizing and putting like all these things she's created to make videos into like folders. She called them pouches or something like that. And she putting them in there so that she can come together with how she wants to organize them so she can utilize them in future projects, because maybe she did a folio or something like that. And she then came together with this and then come together like that. Now she wanted to put those things in some kind of journal, and that's what happens in this stuff. When you come together with these things, you have to create something to make a video, and then when you create it, it's set into the side. And that's why sometimes, okay, I'm finished with this for right now. That's why sometimes it's like, why are you making a video? You're not even making no journals. But oh, look what I found. Look what I found. I don't even know if it makes sense to use him, but I might save him to the side. I might save him to the side and put him up here. You know why? Because he might look cool in my journal for my bees. Okay, now anyway, look, Superman. Okay, all right. All right, I'm finished with this right now. I'm going to stop right here. This is cool. I should get that. Time will tell. Look at that. Time will tell. Look at that. That's cool. The whole thing is cool. Let's get this. Do we need that? I'm going to leave that there. I might need that later. Who knows? All right, but I'm going to get this, and let's see what we can come up with. All right, so that's what we got. All right, so now, 5 people was on, now it's only 1 person, and it don't matter. I'm going to keep going, and thank you for the 1 person that's still hanging out with me, okay? Thank you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of start over here because I don't want to not have anything for these ends, and then I'm trying to figure them out after I do the middle, because it seems like that would be the place you want to start, right? So no, we're not going to do it like that. We're going to come over here and we're going to start with these ends. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That way I'm utilizing the entire envelope and not leaving it just like, okay, look what I'm going to do with this piece. Oh, just cut this off and we can use this another time in another project. No, we're going to use it right here today in this video. That's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to smush. Where's my bag at? Let me get my bag before I start smushing. What bag? You need some kind of gluey something so that you can make sure that you cannot mess your whole table up like that. And just smush all this stuff around here like this. It's just glue and everything. Smush it, roll it all around. And then we're going to start pulling some stuff like, whatever we see, and just put it down. No kind of, we need this and you should add that and all that kind of stuff. No, guys, just go ahead and put it down. Don't think about it. It don't take a whole lot of thought. Just put something down and let it go. All right? It's going to be nice. You can't tell right now when you start out, you can't tell. You just like, oh, okay, well, what is that? And then when you cut it, you're like, oh, that's cool. Right? So that's what we're doing over here. Just trying to get it to be cool. All right? And that's it. Come on down here. And then when you start making these scraps and these pieces like this, then next thing you know, you got more scraps that you ain't thought about. So you don't have to use a whole bunch, but you can. Get some of this glue on these ends so they can lay on top of this other paper like that. Okay, and then what is this? This is nothing, just some white paper. And then we put this one on here, get some more edges. for they be all sticky up and everything. And you're like, well, why is that not sticking down? Okay, put that on there. And I can tear a piece of this off and put that one right here. Get it over here. Put that on here. All right, and then we got all of that quick. And keep right on going. We need a little bit, because it's getting a little dry again. Just a little bit at a time. All right, and then let's find something else. What is this? Oh, that's a whole word. We don't want no word. And that's not, but we can use this. Piece of this. And we need something to help that stick. Put that down. And that's a little thicker than all the other paper because it's coloring paper. And then, let's see what else we see in here. A piece of notebook paper that has been coffee dyed or something like that. Slide it off so it can stick. Okay. Can you let go of my finger? All right, and then get a piece of this book page. And we're going to put this on here. Put that one on. Put that on there. Then I'm going to get another piece of this painted paper here. Just add a little glue so we can put this in here. Maybe this way might be a little bit better. So we can cover the whole piece if we can. Tear that off. And then we still need something right there. Let's get a piece of, let me find something else to put right there. Here go a piece of dictionary paper. Put this on here. And these little teeny pieces like this, sometimes you try to cover these little parts, and next thing you know, when you cut it up, it didn't even matter because you didn't get to use it no way. All right. I'm going to add another little piece of this to here. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to slide this over, and we're going to do this end here. Let's put some glue and get that going. And let's see how we're going to add this. Let's get one of our images. Let's see if we can use an image over here. How about this? No, that's too big. I don't want to use the whole space. How about this? Yeah, let's put this one on here. How we're going to add it in? I don't know yet. I'm going to add it in, though. Let's get glue on all the parts. And we're going to just put it right here. Just like that. Okay? And then let's get some more paper. Here goes something pink. Well, no. Let's put that right here. And then here goes some lime paper. How about that? That's a nice big piece. Let's put something on here so this can kind of stick to these ends here. And maybe, okay, maybe like that. And then we're going to trim it all when we get done. But right now, we're getting it to this part. Precious moments, you and me. How about that? Let's put that right there. Why not? Let's trim this down a little piece. We might can use this somewhere else. Right. All right, let's get a little bit of glue up this end. Push, 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 push. On here. And put this on here. That's too much. It's covering up our groceries. I don't want to cover up all the way like that. All right. There you go. And then we need a couple little pieces for over here. So I got some more. Hold on. Stick, 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 stick over here. This is what happens when you get gluey fingers. Everything want to hold on to you. Okay, so I got some more of this painted paper, and we're going to add some of the bluish pink side right there. Yes. So that can kind of come into this a little bit. Let's bring it over. Oh, don't cover up that. Okay, we got that. Yeah. And then we'll tear that off. And we can just add a little teeny piece of book page right here on the edge. Right here. So, okay, we'll slide that right on over. Slide it right on over. You don't want to stay? Oh, you don't want to stay? Okay, there you go. Now we got that whole end done. Okay. Now let's do this one. This is a larger side. And we're going to do this side. Okay. And then we're going to work it all the way around till we get to the middle. That's what we're going to do. Okay, nice. Gluey wet. Gluey wet. And come all the way down. We're just working on the flaps so we can use them. You can make belly bands, you can make journal cards, you can make tags, you can make corner tuck spots. What else can you make? Little notebook covers for like small notebook covers. You know what a small notebook is? You do know what a small notebook is. Yes, you do. You take all these papers like this, and then you put this inside like this, and you put a cover on it, and then you got a little notebook, okay? And put that in there like a little teeny notebook. All right, so now let's see what we got. We got something right here. Let's hold this for a minute because I want a long piece first. Oh, let's say a chicken has a beak. Okay, let's put this on here. A chicken has a beak. We don't know what that's going to end up being in a minute, but we're putting it right there at the crease. And then we found another piece of something. Let's put this one. Let's get the glue. And then we'll come up here like this and make that a part of that. And then this one, since it looks like this and don't really have any real shape, we'll put this on here and come together with that like that. Remember, we got to cut all of it up at some point. Okay, a little piece of book page. I'm going to use the ragged piece so that it can be in here like this. I'll cover up the number 2. Keep that right there. Okay, and then let's see what else we can find. Here was something. This kind of cute too. Just something out of a magazine. Let's get that. I'm building this around the chicken word, whatever that was, okay? Yes, okay? That's all we're doing. A little piece of brown paper. You can use this too. You can use anything. Doesn't matter what it is. You can use anything. And then put this piece on here. All right? Pam said, never let lack of a craft supply stop you, okay? So use what you got and make what you got work for what you're trying to do. Okay, that's where we at. All right, I'm going to take this piece. Gotta make sure it's not all the way over the edge. Put that on there. Build this piece up here. Cut that off. Put a little piece of this, glue this down here. There you go. Now we got all of that. Okay, now we're going to keep on adding something to right here. See what we have. Flip out scrap papers around. Here goes something. Let's put this one on here. Okay, and what is this? Oh, this look like a piece of, we might say that for the next long side. Okay, because we need something else. We still keep picking that up. What is this? A piece of long book page. Put that right here. Hold on. Hold on. Cover up the edge. And then, okay, let's get something. We got to add something cute to over here. So this can not be just plain. Okay, here goes something right here. How about that? We can add this right there. Okay, and then let's see what else we have. What is this? Just a piece of grassy type of stuff. This up here. Okay. And then there's a wrinkle in there, but it's okay. There's some kind of piece stuck to my hand. You can go to. We'll add you in right here. Okay. Let's put a little line and lay him down right there. All right. And then, what is this? This is a piece of fabric. Oh, we can use you too. You could be right here. We add you in here on this side. Fabric can go. It's okay. It's covering up this little piece of yellow paper right there. All right. And then what do we have? We have this. Let's use this. Slide this all around. And that glue. Slide that to the edge. Okay. Then here go a piece of music paper. Slide this down on this edge. Okay. And then, let's see. Oh, we got a piece of purple fabric. Oh, we got some purple fabric. We're going to use that too. Found a piece of cheesecloth. Okay, we add these pieces to the middle. All right, here go another piece of fabric. Here go another piece of fabric. Okay, you can use all that. I'm going to save those for the middle pieces though. Okay, let's see what else. Here go a piece of something I dropped in here out of a, oh, this is a string. We can add you too because we use strings. We definitely use string. Okay, and then let's see what we can add here. Piece of this. Yes, we can add you. Put you right here. Now you got to cover up this little piece. Okay, and then we still need a little piece there, but I only want something small. Here go another piece of fabric. Here go another piece of fabric. Okay, I don't want to get into the fabric yet. I wanted to save it. I'm looking for my scissors. Maybe I can add a small piece here. These scissors no good, okay? All right. And now let's put this piece here. Add this little one and put that and slide it right on. Hold on. Right in there like that. And there you go for that. And then, okay, we need some more. I found some other ends, this blue. Okay. Some ends, this blue. We can use that right there. Okay. Let's come on down here. Slide that all in there. Right there. Okay. All right. And then let's find us something. Here goes some more. Some more. This is scrapbook paper. And we can tear this out because I like it to be a little rough looking like that. All right, put that piece in there. That's kind of cool. I still need something right here, a little teeny something. Okay, let's get a piece of this. That's good. Let's bring this piece here. All right, that's good. And then, okay, let's see what else we can get. Okay, we got some coffee dot paper and some notebook paper. We're using this piece with these holes and things. Hold on. Where you going? We gotta use the holes on something that can. See, that would have been perfect for this, but I didn't do that. Okay, so you don't want the this piece to be on here. Let me see how I'm handle that, because I definitely want this raggedy piece. This is on a perforated line, but I gotta see how. Let me see what else I find first. 2 added 2. Wait. Oh. All right. I'm gonna take my shirt off. I got on a t-shirt, but it's just a little bit warm. It's a cow. It's a cow. Okay. And then let's see. We need something. Maybe this. Let's see if we can drop this up here before this be totally dry. And see, that might. Hold on. You come back over here. And then we can add another plain piece. I saw a piece of green. This, yeah, like this. I might can put this here. Like so. Let's see. Oh, it's 2 of them. Oh, I couldn't tell. Okay. We're going to go with the green. And then we'll add you since you're right here. Okay. We got all of that like that. And then we'll add this piece of notebook paper that we want to use. Okay. We'll add this right here. Follow these pieces. Press them right on down like that. Stick, 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 stick. Okay? Okay. You tear a piece of this off so you can still see the green. Okay. And then you are on my hand, little piece of paper. And then let's see what we can add. What can we add? Maybe right here. Maybe we can lift this up just a little bit. Add this. Like so. And put that right there. Slide it up. Lay that down. There you go. Then, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We almost finished with this piece. Okay, this was kind of a large piece. All right, and Pam put all kinds of big pieces. Bam, just put it down. Bam. It's like, oh, I'm not putting that down like that. I don't want to put it like that. But, that's what she did. She's established. She could come along and do something like that and it could work. Okay? Do I want to go this way or do I want to go this way? All right, let's do that. Like that. Okay, good. And then let's see what else we can put in here. Let's put a piece of music paper in here. Yeah, let's add this right here. That's enough glue right there. Put this, let me take this piece off. And then put that down right there. Okay, and then right here, since that is just a small piece, we'll take that off of here and add it to right there and cover that in. And then right here, we can just add another little piece of this. Wait, we need a piece of it. And then that can be right there. And then we got this. And let's see what we want to add. Do we have something up here already we did not want to use yet? Let's see. Here's another piece of this. This was something I used on the other end. Let's add this right here. Hold on. Okay. Don't matter, it's got words on it, it's fine. Everything's okay. All right. And then we need, what do we need here? And let's see what we can use here. No music paper, none of that. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see. Oh, look what I found. I found something that we can use right here. Right here, my dear. All right, let's turn it this way. Okay, and then we can still use the stamp piece, and we can put that right here. Okay, And then, yes, we can use this somewhere else. So let's see what that's going to be. Let me see. White paper, white book page paper. Yes, white. Hold on. Some to my white book page paper. Okay, let's use a piece here. Let's go this way. Okay, and then we'll use a piece of this here. Okay, and then we will use a piece of this right here. And this is fine. It looks like it's nothing there. We can use that right there. Okay, and a piece of this one right there. And we won't worry about this little tip so much. We can add something there, but it doesn't really matter because it probably won't get added into our piece. Okay, so now we have that. But that stamp would have been lovely right here, don't you think? I think it would have been lovely right there. So let me just get a piece of this to make this paper just... So we finished 2 ends. Oh, we still need something right here. Oh, we still need something right here. All right, so let's just try and find us another little something to put right here. I already used this over here. Let's see. Oh, I found something. I found something on top of a dictionary page that can maybe go right here. Let's pin this down some and add this right there. Okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So now we have 2 ends. We have that. And then we have this. Very good, very good. Okay, now we over here. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's okay. We're doing all right. We're just going to keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. It's okay. Keep on rolling. All right. We're going to keep on rolling. Those who know that my videos are long. They know. When they don't have nothing else they want to watch, they just turn me on and watch me and say, okay, let me see what she doing. Okay, right. I can just put her on. Some of them say, I just put you on while I'm crafting and listen to you talk while I'm crafting or while I'm cleaning up. You know, people tell me different things like that, and I'm not mad. Views are views, support is support, and I'm grateful for both, okay? That's it. That's all you got right there. Just be happy. Song said, don't worry, be happy, okay? I'm going right here. Where's that long piece I wanted? Yes, maybe we said we're going to use this long piece when we get to another end. Let me see, is that a fold? I'm going to make sure it's on the fold. Okay, so it won't be bent up. All right, so there you go. Add that piece right there. And then you come back and add this one. Right there. And then let's get some other paper and put it right here. Oh, you're not sticky over here. We're going to stick you down right on top. There you go. And we can add this piece that we trimmed off. Don't break. We'll put him right on here and use him to paste that edge down. And good. What is this happening here? What is happening right here? I'm not sure what's happening right here. Did anybody tell you you could do that? I did not tell you you could do that. Why would you do that? Stay in your place. Nobody told you to move around. Okay. I'm the leader. I'll say what we're doing. Okay. Now, okay. So here we go. Let's see what this is. Something that I cut. Some piece of, I don't know, came out of a magazine for sure. All right, that can work right there. And then Let's see. Let's see. What can we put right here? Let's see. Where's our little images we cut out? Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, little images? Oh, you're a kitty cat. Oh, you want to go? You can go. Okay. Okay, little kitty. Let's even you up a little bit. And you can get in this part over here. All right? We get some glue on all the ends. We're going to set you right in there like that. Okay. There you go. You're in. And then here's a piece of purple to go with that purple. Okay. We can put this right here. Yes, we can. Why? Because we can. No other reason. Just because we can. Put that right there. Press it right down. Goes good. Okay. Oh, we got purple. Oh, we got purple. Let's tear this. Let's see how we can get a piece of it. Honey, I need my shears out, but I'm not getting ready to dig them out. So work with me, baby. Work with me. Okay. Go on. I don't want to put it on the edge because I don't know what the edge going to turn out to be. So I'm going to put it across here like so. And we're just going to let it live in here like this. That way, it gets to be a part of whatever gets cut out. It might be on this part and that part, like that. Okay? And just make this come all the way over here. And then we can add some other little pieces. This is some of that scrapbooking paper I used over there. And maybe we'll add it to this end. Put some more glue so that can stick to that. Okay? And then, and this is not Elmer's glue. This is Tight Bond, and it glues paper and fabric and plastics. Okay, and it's mixed with a clear glue and the school glue, and the clear glue also sticks paper and fabrics. So all of them are combined, and I put them in here, and I fill up these, and I got it in a big gallon size. So I want nobody to think I'm using just Elmer's glue, because baby, that will peel your stuff apart, and you will be saying, well, she was using it. No, I'm using the bottle. But I have all kinds of glues mixed together, and all of them work with fabric and paper. The Tight Bond is a white glue, and it is purchased. I bought it from Amazon, but you can also get it from Home Depot because they make wood glue. Tight Bond makes wood glue, but they have that kind of white glue, and that's where you can get it from. Home Depot. This thing say bazooka. Okay. We're using it right here. Okay. Then what else are we going to put on here? Let's see what else we can find. I found something looks like food or something. I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to use a piece of it right here. Right here on this corner. And that's all right like that. Slide that. Hold on. Slide that right up there. And then I'm gonna put another piece of that down here to tie it all in. Don't need too much of it. Just maybe this one. That's all right. Add this one in here. And then we'll come together with, let's see, some more notebook paper. Okay, where can I use this piece? Maybe that's too wide, but maybe I'll save that for up there. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Another piece of notebook paper would be cool. The one I have is just you know, it got holes in it, and I don't really have a place to put it yet. Well, add a piece over here. Just add a piece on here. It's okay. Just gonna make sure these pieces stay down. Okay. And then this would be cool though with this red line running down here. Let's add this right here. Let's add that piece right here. Okay. All right, when you T-dye notebook paper, the T will run it and cause all those blue and red lines to run together, and that's how they got like that. I just dipped the notebook paper in the T, and that's how it ran together. I thought it was cool. Okay, this is more dictionary. We already have dictionary. Sorry about that. I don't want to add dictionary. I want to add something else right here. Let's add a piece of this in here. To this. Let's see. Trying to tear it so it can just, yes, be like that. Okay. Okay. And then add this a little bit here. Okay. And then you are sticking up. And let's see what we're going to put here. Oh, maybe some more you. No. Maybe some of you. Yeah, you could work. You could work. Let's tear that piece off. And then tear that. Put that in there. Okay. Put this up here. Okay. And there's still a little teeny peek. A little peekaboo happening right here. But we know how to fix that. We're going to fix it right here with you. Okay? And then we need another little something here. And we need something here. All right? What can we find? What can we find? Look what I found. This is something cool. I can't use it, but I saved it from some kind of packaging. Let's see. I need a small something. Found this. Okay, let's see. Can we add a piece of this in here? Almost. It almost covers. Oh, we got to come down a little further. Hold on. Set on here. All right, let's get you a little piece of glue so you can set on here. All right, and put that one there. And then this is a nice piece. We'll save that to put it in the middle somewhere. Okay, let's keep looking. We'll save this to put in the middle somewhere. Let's keep looking. Let's see. Found another piece of something blue. It's red on one side. We might add that in here. Okay, because we got a lot of reds happening on this side. So let's kind of try and keep that kind of that way a little bit. All right, let's get this, put it on here, and then we'll trim it when it's time to trim. And then maybe we can put a solid piece right here, just going right across here, like so, and pull it. I want to cover up the fabric just on the edge, like this, right here, and then to there. And then we'll find something else to put here. We know we can find something. Oh, look at that. The music bar can help. No words, just the music bar. Look at that. That might work. Put that right there. Look at that. That works real good. Okay, hold on. You don't want to stick? We can get you some glue so you can work. Okay, And then we'll keep that. And then we still need a piece here. And we need a piece here. And we still need something there and here. Okay, so we're going to use the words here. Some of these words for this hem. Put that right there. Slide that on so that can stick. Okay. And then maybe we'll put a piece of you here. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can put you upside down, then you can stick over here. Put you right there. Say, somebody dropped me off right here. We did. And you're fine. You don't need to tell. It's okay. Everything's fine. Let's see. What can we put here? We need something that has color right there that is not red, but something. Oh, found something green. Okay, maybe this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Put that right there. Just tear a little piece of this so it can have a little bit of an edge. Oh, yeah. And then we can add you right here. Add you. Just turn you around. Then you can have another purpose too. Okay? And then maybe because, wait a minute, where did I see another thing? Right here. Okay, let's add you right here. Beautiful. And then maybe we'll add you. Oh, look at you. You're beautiful right here by yourself. We'll add you right here so you can have some kind of help and you're not just a lone piece of paper sitting here on the edge. Okay? And so there we have 3 of our corners to our envelope done. Okay? We have this one. Can you see real good? Let me show you. And then we have that one. And now we have this one. All different. All of them are different. Okay, now we have the smallest one, which will be the side that you would use to seal the envelope up. Okay, so this one is smaller. So we're going to use this. My hands. Look at my hands. It's a mess. It's a mess, but it's okay. All right, so we're going this way. Putting plenty of glue. Plenty of glue. And then over here, I'm going to use some map page. Okay. I'm going to use some map page over here. All right. Rub some of this down. Spread it all out and everything. All to the edges. All to the edges. Like that. Okay. Now, I have pieces of map in my box, but I can't see them all and they're small. So I'm going to just take a piece out of here, which is why I took this out. So that I can have some map page. Oh, nice big piece. It's California map. Got it at the thrift store, $2.99 for this great big book. Okay? And I bought about 4 or 5 of them. So here we go. On this edge, we're going to use this. Okay, straight down like that. Right against the line where it folds. Let's see. Let's slide it out some. Because the wet glue is not playing, okay? It's not like that stick glue. When you put it on there, it's on there. All right. Okay, so now we have that. Okay. And then we're going to use some more of that in the middle. I'm just trying to roll some of this glue off of my hand, but it ain't rolling real easy. Oh, maybe I'll use this here too, because it's polka dotty and it's got pretty colors and might look cute right there. put that right there. Let's see what else. Oh, I see some green fabric. It's green. We're going to add this to it. We put fabric on one of them. This came off of something I made for a YouTube short. And I'm going to slide this maybe right here. Okay, just put it right there. And let's use, what else? Here's something red. Here was something red. This almost looks like matte page. Let's use a piece of this. No, not there. Maybe here. Maybe here. Get some of this glue. Okay, put it right here. All right. I think that can work. You are lifting up, but we're going to put you down. Okay, and then, all right, what we're going to put right here. We said we're going to use this in the middle. We said we're going to use that in the middle. Okay. Oh, well, why'd you jump on here? Was that my doing? Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Okay, well, get on here then. Okay, now you're down. All right, now, let's see. What else do we have? We got something over here. This is a little piece of something. I'll put that right there. You are not down, but now you are. And then, let's see what else. What else? Let's see. I found some green paper. Oh, it's just green. Oh, well, let's tear this piece out. And let's use it because it's got a little bit of something. And it's tying in here and here and here. Okay, and then let's see what else we could add to this right here. Let's see. Should we use some, maybe the skinny piece of dictionary paper? Maybe this right here. No, this, I think this is going to take away. Let's put this over here. Let's put this one over here. I think that's going to take away. Put this over here. Take that glue off of there. All right, and slide that down. And then we need something thin and cute right there. Maybe a piece of this. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, that might work. That might work. Let's see. Come on over here and get a little bit more glue. A little bit. Little bit. Okay. A little teeny opening right there. Let's get a little piece of this. And, oh, all of a sudden I don't see it. All of a sudden I don't see it. We're going to add you right here then. Okay. It's there, but you can't see it that much, so it's okay. And then over here, perhaps we'll add another little piece of you right here. You can even overlap. It's okay if you overlap. It'll be fine. You will be fine right there. Okay? You will be fine right there. This. Okay, then I'll use this little piece and fill in maybe right here. Okay, then we'll find something for that. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we have up here? Let's go in our box again. Let's see what else we find. Oh, I found some. This is notebook paper. It's really tea-dyed. And it's all balled up and crinkly and everything. Got holes in it. Okay, everything's looking lovely about this piece. Okay, let's add a piece of it. We don't want to take too much away. Yeah, that's good. Let's put that right here. Everything's looking lovely about you. I love this paper stuff. In case don't nobody know, I love this paper stuff. I just do. Don't know why, but I do. Okay, I need another piece of you. I need another piece of you so you can be right there. Lovely. 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 Okay, now what else can we put here? I feel like we need something that's like decorative in some way. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? It's something out of a magazine, but it's, it might be working. It might work. Let's go this way. Let's see. This may help us out. This may help us out real good. Let's see. All right. Let's put that. Oh, yeah, that works. That works. But then we still need something here that can complement and not be too busy. Let's see. What can we use? Oh, look what I found. Some checkup. Okay. Let me see. Do I want this piece or I don't know. Oh, that might work. Yeah, that can work. I don't want to cover up the whole image right there off the piece of dictionary page. Okay. And then, that's okay. Hold on. And then we can use maybe another piece of it over here. Yeah. Let's add that right there. And maybe for that piece, we need that in the middle. I don't want to put that over there. I want to put something else here. What can that be? Maybe some of this white like this. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that can work. I mean, it's just on the edge, but it's okay. Just to, collage it in. Now we need one more piece. I think we need one more little something there. What is this? Maybe you. Maybe you. Why not? Why not? Let's use you. Let's see. We can even use you like that. Take this off and just put you right here. I think it can work. I think it can work. Okay. All right. Let's put this right there. Very nice. We need one little something right there. And what can it be? Oh, maybe it can be a piece of that. Let's see where you go. Where'd you go? Did anybody tell you to go somewhere? No, we did not. Let's see. We need like a piece that is almost rectangular. Let's tear this piece. Okay. You are flipping up. All right, so we have that. Smush that. I feel like I put that piece down right there before, and it's still trying to do what it wants to do. I feel like that's what that is. Okay, but you will not keep playing with me. We are not playing. Okay. Now, we have that. And this looks like it's a little plain Jane, but it's okay because it's matte page. It's matte page, baby. And so this is what we have. Let me take this phone out of here and let you get the full effect. So that's that one. All the way around here. And all the way around to here. And then up to here. Okay, now we have to do this. All right, that's what we have to do now. We have to do this one. Oh, what happened? Oh, don't you end. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. All right. We almost ended it. Look at my hands. I got gluey, gluey, gluey. I got gluey, gluey, gluey. It's okay. It's just glue. You can just scratch it off, peel it off, get all this off your hands and everything, and keep going. It's just glue. It's all right. Okay? Unless you're allergic to it, it's just glue. Okay, we won't have no time for no great brushes and sponges and things. Just some glue. Just some glue. Scratch it off and everything. Okay. Collect it like that. Pick it up. Drop it in the trash. Sweep the rest off to the side. Okay? There we go. Now we did which one first? First we did, I think this. Wait. I think we did this one first. So it should be dry. So that's what I'm checking on. I'm checking on this. Okay? And then we did this. Oh, gotta find the fold. Why are you doing that? Because I need to make sure I know where the creases are for the fold so I can trim and still have my space for what I need for the middle, okay? So I'm just trying to keep it intact before it get all hard and curled up and everything. All right, and then I'm going to trim it right now so all these pieces can get off. And I just finished this part. So this might not be ready yet. Be gentle with it. Okay. Be gentle. All right, we just need a little fold. It's okay. Everybody's all right. Calm down. All right, so now I'm just going to trim so that I can get rid of this scraggly ends and see how neat and nice it looks, okay? That's what we're doing here. Get rid of this. And then we can really get the full effect of what it's looking like, okay? Put all this here. I told you once you do all of this, then you make more scraps for yourself. Can never get rid of scraps. They call it scrap busting, but you still end up with the scraps. Okay, I'm not going to trim that side yet because I just did that side. Excuse me. And this piece is being annoying. I don't want to rip it and then it's exposing the yellow. All right, so we have that. And then we're going this way. And up here. Still moist. Just go slow. Go slow. All right, and then turn. It's not too much on here. And this is the piece that comes to the middle. So we'll just even that off. And it's okay. It's not very much to trim on this edge, but that's okay. And then turn it again. And then we're going this way. And we're going over here. And come on down here. And come this way. Like this. You all right? Yeah. All right, and then this way. And then come around here. And down here. And now I hope this fabric will act nice. Because these scissors. Okay, thank you. All right. And then this one I just did. But I'm going to try to trim it anyway. See, when it's wet like that, it's hard because it'll just bend up sometimes and keep messing up. You gotta be careful. Not to mention it'll mess up your scissors because of the glue. All right. But these scissors are already tied anyway, okay? I don't even know why I'm still using them except they're my favorite. I need to sharpen them or do something else. This is really, really wet over here. All right. And then one more. Okay. Now, we got them all off. And this is what it's looking like. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, that is very nice. That is very nice. Okay. This is what it's looking like. And this will make for very nice pieces. Make a tag or whatever you're going to make out of it. Yes, now let's do the inside. Okay? Now we don't need our bag this time because we're going to be gluing right in the middle. Move all the scraps over and our little images, and then we're going to be gluing right here. Excuse me. So I want to fold these back. I know. Look at that. That's raising up, but you can glue that back down later. I'm going to fold these back and just use the center right here. I just made that one. It might not be a good idea to fold that piece, but I'm doing it. Let's see how they are. Yeah. Oh, that would make a nice envelope. Look at that. Look at that. But what would we do with that? That is too big to make anything. I mean, unless you're going to make some kind of pouch or whatever. But, yeah. So, I just want to do that so I can do this section. Okay? That might not be a good idea. And don't try that at home. Because what might happen is you might be trying to figure out, well, why is that stuck together like that? And then when you try to open it, guess what? Your work will be ruined. But you saw me do it, and maybe that's not the right thing to do. All right, so in the center, we're going for the gusto. We're going to pick this up, and we're going to put that here. Let's cut this off, because we don't need this part, right? No, we don't need that part. We don't need that. We're just going to keep the text block. Put that right there. And then we're going to use our other images in different places, and then we're going to build around it. Because I don't know how I'm going to cut this up. I have no idea. I have no idea. So now this one, let's trim this. Oh. With this clock. And don't take too much of that off because it's very pretty. And let's put this here. Let's put it here. Not too close to the edge. We'll use something to go around it almost like a frame. Okay, we ain't sure how it's going to turn out. Okay, but this way it's going down. Okay, so now what's this one? That's that heart. That was the very first one we cut out. So let's trim this one. And let's see what happens here. When we start building around it, we got to kind of take some kind of thought while we're doing it when we build it up. Because we're putting these images down first. Okay, I'm putting this right here. I don't know. There are no rules. Just put it down. And let the chips fall where they may. I think it'll be all right. Okay, I think. I don't know, but we shall find out. What is this? Oh, let's put the puppy on here. No trimming for you. No trimming for you. So we have that, and we have one more, which is this puzzle. And we're going to keep what I think. And it says fill the empty squares. No, we don't need that. You already know what to do with it. And if you don't worry about it. Just let's take the image and make that the nicer thing. We learn about the directions for how to use the puzzle, okay? Let's just put this one right here. Let's just see. Let's put this right here. I almost feel like we need to put one more on here. Don't know from where, but let's see. We'll put this here. Stretch that out so it can be full square like. And then put that one right there. Not to the edge. All right. It almost feels like something should be here because why isn't something there? Okay. Let me see if I have something in my box. Oh, this is just somebody's hair. Let me see. I'm sure we can find something real quick to put there. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is just a piece of some type of scrapbooking paper. Let's use it. Okay, it's all right. It's looked like a pine cone and something else, and it's fine. We're going to use that as this image up here. Okay? All right, now we're ready to start building around it and see what becomes. Okay, so I have this piece of paper that I want to use. So we're going to use that right there. Just put it down. Don't even know where it's going to end up in the long haul. We're going to use this too. Let's drop it up here with this. Okay, well, no, we don't know. We said we were going to use some fabric. Where's the pink? We're going to use it. Okay, here's a piece. Here's a piece. Let's put it right here. Okay. All right. And then I had another piece of fabric. Where's it at? Oh, I had this. We're not going to use this whole thing, but we can use some of it. Let's see. Let's see. I really need my scissors for this, my shears, because let me take this piece off. Let's see if this can help me out. Okay, good. Let's use this one. And let's put this near here somewhere. We don't know what else going to be right here, but we're going to just get it all saturated and everything so it can stay in place. Okay, we had another piece of fabric. Let's see where that is. We used this piece, part of it, but we're going to add this one in here too. So let's put this one. Let's just put it right here. We'll just add this little piece right there. And then, is there any more? This purple is up here. Okay, this purple is here. Let's put it right here. Oh, it's too long. It's not really, but it is. Let me see if I take this off. It's going to work? No, it's not going to work. I was going to try to stretch it across the other way, but, it's here, but, okay, let's see. Maybe there, okay? Let's go this way then. All right, we go this way. You need plenty of the glue with fabric because this is not paper, okay? So you got to make sure it's nice and saturated so that it can hold fast. All right, slide that down, put that on there. Nice and good. Oh, sorry about my arm and everything. I don't mean it, but we're reaching across. Okay, so we have that. We use some of that, and we got this piece of cheesecloth. We're not going to use a lot of this because this is good and this is quality. You can't use this every time you find it. You gotta just hold on to it for a minute because this tea dyed and everything. Just use a little piece of it and put it somewhere. Where we're gonna put it at, we don't know. We don't know. Let's hold it and just wait and see what kind of pieces we're going to use. We're definitely going to use some of this because this is just lovely to use this. This is just lovely. All right, I'm putting a lot of glue here. I know it's paper. I know, but I just need it, to put it somewhere so it can be crunchy paper and can stay in place. You know what I'm saying? Yes, crunchy paper. Because that's what it is. It needs to stay crunchy and everything. And I got more right here. We're going to use more of it. Oh, because this is good. It's nice. Just lovely. It's just lovely to have this all crunchy like this and everything. I know somebody says she is crazy. I'm not. I'm okay though. It's all right. Let's put that right there. All right. Put a little piece on here. Flip it back down. Flip back, baby. Flip back. There you go. Now we got that. Put this in here so we can hold on. Okay. Now let's get another piece. Let's put a piece on here some kind of way. Yeah, let's put a piece right there. Get off of there. Let's put that on here. Yeah. Good. We got another piece. We might add this one right here. Okay. Okay. And then we got one more. Oh, we got one more. We can probably make two of them out here. Let's split it. Split it up and share love. Split it up and share love. I'm going to put this one up here. Let's put it right there like that. Scrunch it up a little bit so it can stay like a whole piece of crunchy paper. And then, let's see. Get off of there. And let's see where we want to put this one at. I think right here by the clock. I think right here by the clock. I think this is going to turn out nice, y'all. What y'all think? Anybody think it's going to be cool? Oh, let me look at these comments and things. Let's see what's happening up here. Oh, somebody said you are cool. How are you? Hello, how are you? I'm well. Thank you for asking. And somebody said, wow. Somebody said, hi. Somebody said, I have the same fabric. Okay. Yes. Okay, so here we go. We're putting this stuff down here like this. And we're coming together. We're going to get a little piece of map page and everything. Let's get a piece of this. I kind of want a piece of this. Piece right in the middle. All right. I want a piece of that like that. Let's get a little piece of glue all over it. And just stick it down right here like that. Okay. And then let's get us some. Let's see. What else we want to put up here? Did we put anything else up here that we said we wanted to use? What is that? That's not anything. We got this piece. We still want to use this or no? Let's see. This stuff right here be cool. I'm using it, okay? It'd be cool with this. I don't really know why, but it is. I like all of these edges and stuff like that. It's just, this is junk journal. And I like mine to look like junk. I'm not into all of the very themed type of stuff. I like this, that you can make something out of trash and it come together and it be looking like, wow, who made that? That is so awesome. Like that. What is this? Well, no, just put it right here across this fabric and this cardstock. So we kind of need a lot of glue. It's cardstock. All right. And then let's see what we have in our box. Oh, I found something. Look what I found. Oh, I found something. This is nice. Okay, let's use this. And let's put this maybe right here. Okay. It's cardstocky. Might not be cardstock, but it's cardstocky. Meaning that, it's kind of a heavy paper. Okay, we got that. It's all right. Add this up here so that can stay and play nice. All right, and then over here, what can we do? We can split. That's what we can do. We can split this and take this edge off like this and throw this one away because we don't need it. And we'll put the piece here. I know somebody said that's not very collagey like what you did. I know. It don't have to be. It don't have to be like all the rest of it. And then we'll put this piece maybe here. It don't have to be all collagey. We want to use bigger pieces and nice things, and you can always come back and add buttons and not paper clips, but safety pins and, whatever you want to do. Put some stamping, rubber stamping in it. You can do whatever, okay? All right, so, all right, it's not going to be collagey. I'm getting some of this glue off because y'all know this glue is great, okay? And this, it's coming to a place where you got to do something. What is this? I threw some mail away like this today. They said, come on and register. I don't have no babies. So let's see what we can use. Let's say register. Let's get this word right here. It just says now. I threw this away earlier today. I'm going to use that word, and I'm going to use this word right here. Yeah. You can use anything. It's okay. You ball this up and everything like that. We're going to ball this one up. And we're going to use it. Put it in our make. Okay? That's what we're doing. Let's open it up. Scrunch it down real good. Be careful how you open it so it won't rip. Yes. Look at that. Voila. You know you could do that, did you? Bet you can do that. No rules. Tear this off. And then let's find some way and let's put it right there. Goes good right there. See that? Slide that in there. Get some of this all around. Make sure all the pieces can stick. Yeah, very nice. And then we can take this one and we can put this one. Take some of this off and some of this. And then stick it down somewhere else over here. Maybe, yeah, maybe like that. No matter what direction. It's okay. Good. We'll use that and put these little pieces in my box. In fact, I might use some more of this and put it in there. Tear this off. Put this just say head start. I don't even want that. I just want the image. Okay. And let's use this somewhere. Tear this off. Tear this piece off. And add this block somewhere. Open that up again. And then we can put this right here. Put that one right there. Yeah. Then we'll find something cool to put up there. Let's see. What can we find? Oh, we can find something. Here goes something blue. Something blue. Let's see. Do we want that over there or maybe right here? Oh, that looks kind of matchy. Maybe here. Or maybe here. Good. All right. That can work right there. And then let's see what else. There was some more blue paper. Let's see. Oh, you can work right here. Let's tear this back so we can get rid of the white line. We can put that on here, right up there with the dog. Okay. And then, how about some more blue paper? We got blue over there and blue over here and blue over here. Let's see if we can, maybe that's a little bit. Let's take this white line off of here. Let's tear this down a little bit. Take the white line off. And this might fit right here. Kind of cool. Right there. Okay. And then we can add that. Something sliding off. Slide that right up in there. It's eating up our clock a little bit. Get up under there. All right, and that can be right there. Okay, and then What else can we add in here? Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. No, we don't want you. We already have a nice large piece of you. Right. Okay. We have that. It's looking pretty cool. We got, oh, don't scratch that. Oh, goodness, I didn't mean to do that. I scratched it. It was itchy, itchy, itchy. I got a long scratch on my arm from taking down a bulletin board, and I got a long scratch from staple. And I forgot because it was itchy, and that's how itchy happens because it's healing. All right, let's take some of this off. What's under there? Oh, lipstick. We're just going to use pink. We're just going to use it for the pink. Oh, it's burning now. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know. I just began to scratch, and I didn't even know. I got so much glue on my hands that maybe I was thinking that, that was the situation. Y'all see? Can you see it? It's a long scratch. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but, I was attempting to show you. But anyway, that's what we're dealing with. And I scratched it. I didn't mean to scratch it, but it happened. Okay, what else can I do next? What else can do? I don't know what I was saying. It's all confusing. Okay, what is this? This is something, we have enough purple in some places. Let's take this off. Let's add that right there. We're adding this right here. Sometimes my words get mixed up and it just be, it's so out of my control. Let's just say that. It's so out of my control. Nothing I can do about it. But it is, challenging to say the least. Okay? And we have some book page here. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. We have what space? We have this space. Jesus, And then we put this here. And then we have maybe, let's use some more of this right here. And then, hold on. And then we can use that one right there, I guess, since it fell on there. We'll just go ahead and use it right there. Okay. And then let's get another piece since we have that looking like that kind of text. Let's use another piece here. Wide and then thin. So let's put that one here. Okay. And then, okay, let's see. What else? Maybe a piece here. We gotta take some of it off. Come down here. And then put this here. Like so. And then we have that. That's kind of nice. I love it. I love it. I do. I don't even want to make it crowded. I want to leave it with some kind of, excuse me, some kind of space. Let me get some of this drink. I'm sorry. Let me see. I want to leave it with some kind of space. I want something here, I think. I don't know if I have another piece of this text. This makes me want to cut it up. Okay? But I can't cut it up tonight because you got to make sure that it is completely dry. I got some white, but it's not the same. It's not this. It's not this. All right. Let me see if I see some more. What is this? Is that it? Wait a minute. No, but it's close. It's closer than this. Okay, let's see. Let's take this down and take this, make it thin. All right, put it right here. Nobody knows it's not the same book. It looks very similar. Okay, and then maybe a small, I would like to have something, not text, not this. Let me see. I want something right there that's like, what is this? Oh, it's tissue paper. Push it in here. Don't matter. Use anything you want to use. Okay? All right. Put that right there. Okay. Let me see if I can find some more tissue paper. I know I got white. I don't want white. But, here goes some more tissue paper. Look at that. Who knew? I didn't. Okay. Pink and gold. Okay. Let's use some of this somewhere. Okay. Let's put it right here. Squeeze it in. And stick it right there. And good. Let's use another piece. Where can we use this one? Oh, right here. That might be too big for this space right here. But let's try it. Tissue paper. Oh, yes. Beautiful. And then here's another small piece. Small, but we can add it right here to this and liven this up a little bit. Don't stretch it too far. Liven that up. What else? Let's see. Oh, look what I found. I found some lacy stuff. Yes, I did. I found some lacy stuff. I don't think I can use it, though, because I can't separate these two. You have to get the shears. I don't have time for that. Let me put that up there in case I need it in the future for something. Let's see. I'm looking for more tissue paper now. Here go another piece of that same tissue paper. Here go another piece. Let's see where we can add this. Maybe a piece on here. Just a small piece of it. All right, add this one right there. Yes, that's lovely. And then there's another one. Let's put that one right here. Because why not? Okay, good. Now, you definitely need something right there. You definitely do. Let's see. What can it be? Oh, what can it be? Oh, do I see tissue paper? What is that? No, that's pink. That's some pink paper. I thought it was a piece of tissue paper. I found some more of that crunchy white paper, though. That notebook paper. Let's see. I threw so much of my scraps away. I threw a lot of it away. I was like, I can't even look through this stuff. It's so much. And I just took handfuls out and threw it in the trash. Like, girl, don't worry about it. Don't even look back. Okay? Oh, I found something, though. I found this. What is this? It's a block of scrap paper. That's what it is. Okay. It's a block of scrap paper. And we're just going to use a piece of this. Okay. Let's see. Yes, just use a piece of this. Why don't you? It's to that. Yes. Okay. And then, okay, we're filling in some spaces. I said all of them don't have to be filled in, and I'm not going to fill them in like I did on the flaps. I'm just adding some to the big gaps that might be gapped some kind of way. All right, and then this is one more piece. Let's see. How about we add this to this blue? I don't really know. I'm going to put it right on here. I'm sorry about my arm. Okay. And then I'm going to put that down. I'm telling you, this stuff will look so nice when you cut it up. And you just be like, oh, that turned out so cute. It's like, yeah, it did. And I'm going to get a piece of that orange paper that I had and put that maybe under there. Put that under, put this on like a little piece of collage. Okay? Yes. Tie it all in together and everything on there. This is very nice. I like it. The only thing is missing is something across here, almost like needs some flowers or somethings. I don't know what. Maybe buttons. Maybe buttons. Okay, maybe buttons. Maybe buttons. I have buttons. I have all kinds of buttons. Should I put them on there before I cut? I don't know. I don't know, but I want to add something because it just looks like that's just there without, some kind of real, I don't know. I don't know if I want to use baby buttons or you can put any kind of buttons on there. Just, oh look, I got these strings too. Oh, that might be nice. Oh, that might be nice. I'm putting the buttons on there right now. These strings come from when I buy these ornaments at Dollar Tree for Christmas. Excuse me. And it comes in a little packet, like a tube. And you get all of these 12 balls or 14, maybe 8. It depends on what size. And then when you get them, they give you these strings so that you can thread it through the little loops and then put it on your tree. Well, baby, I ain't got time for that because it'd be just, hard to get them through there and then try to tie them together. Like they think the string is long enough, but it's really not long enough. So I just collect it. So I got a couple bundles of this stuff like this. And yeah, this is looking pretty cool. Put this on here. Let's add this, and this gives this some more flair or something like that. When it dries, it'll be nice. I told you we use strings over here, okay? Because I saw Natasha at Treasure Books with these strings. She said you can use strings the same way that people sew on their journal pieces, and then they leave all the strings. Some people like to snip their strings off. Some people like lots of strings on there. So I got a whole cup of strings. I save them all the time. So move on over there. Let me get one more of these and kind of double it up over here like this. And then this can be like this. Yes. And then you just have to let it dry because baby, you see it want to go everywhere you go. It's not in the business of staying in place. You got to train it to stay there. I said lay here. And that's what we're doing, okay? Laying there. All right, so that's what that is. And I still might add a button or two to it because that turned out real cute. That was a nice idea. Let's put this button on here. I usually put, okay, do it the right way. I usually put my buttons with some kind of stick glue first and then on top of the wet glue, because that make it dry and stay. So I put that on there like that. Let's see if here's a purple one. Scrape a little bit. and then set it on here. And then that's a square one. I kind of did like this butterfly. Let's see what else. But I don't want to put it on there because I don't know what I'm going to use the cut for. There's a lot of black ones. I don't want black, but I'm going to use one. All right, and then we're going to take this one and we're going to put that one here. That's also going to help tie the strings down too. All right, and then that's good. Now, let's put this together. Roll this back up in here some kind of way. And then we are done. All done. Okay, that's what we got. So, let's set it up. This is what we have. Like that. That is very cool. This is very cool. This is very, very cool. Very, very cool, babes. Very, very cool. Let me see something. I just want to see one more time. Do I see a piece of, oh, look what I found. Look at this. I ain't got no way to use it, though. I ain't got no way to use that. I was looking for a place, like another piece of this pink tissue paper to put on here. But maybe this can do it. That's all right. Because that blue just looks so plain now since I added something over here. So there we go. That's it. I'm not going to add anything else. This is the finished product of what we've done out of a large manila folder. I don't want this thing to flip back, and it's getting ready to because I set it up. Don't slide. All right, so that's it. And then we'll open these flaps and we'll see the entire board. That is very cool. Took 2 hours, but it's very cool. Okay? All right, so that's what we have. Let's set this up. Set up so everybody can see you. I know you're moist still. Okay, let's see if we can put something up like a prop so it don't fall all the way back. All right, so now, all right, so this is what we have. Let me slide this over if I can. I'm trying to hold this without it sliding out. Let me take the phone out. Hold on. Let me take my phone out of the case. Okay, now you can see. So this is the entire board, flaps and all. Okay. I'm getting ready to make a video of this same view and put it on the short and add some music to it. Okay. That's what we've done. And I'm trying to see, can you see the entire thing? Yeah, you can see about like that. That's about it right there. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed your company. Thank you for hanging out with me. And that is very, very cool. Now I can't wait to cut it up, but I have 2 others to cut up as well. And when it dries completely, I'm going to clean my table up and let it lay out flat. And then I got to come back and glue all these pieces down when it dries all the way. Because I want it to be down flat so it can, not curl all the way up because it is going to curl. And so that's what we got. All kinds of different pieces because, I got 5 different journals that I'm making. And so, well, it's actually 3 already made and then 5 that's up here on this table. So I didn't even use this book that I pulled out. I pulled out this garden book and I was going to use some pictures out of this. But I'm going to probably make something else because I want it for this Sprouts journal book that I made the other day. So this is the one. It's the paper. This one going to be a journal. And it's from the farmer's market. So it's going to have a lot of floral in this one just because that's the way it's going down. And then I saved the sides to that bag. It's the same thing. It's just green on the inside like that. So that's what that is. But these journals that I'm making, I'm going to be selling all of them over the summer. As soon as I make them, I'm going to start posting pictures of them. I'm putting them on my Facebook and everywhere, and I'm going to be selling them. So that's what that's going to be. So thank you all for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time, okay? Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.